waiting for it was, who's this? Yeah. You got it.
Overdressed, aren't we?
Listen, who's talking?
First Kilkenny I've had in a while.
Let's
Let's turn it down.
But I'm not, you know.
So I've been pretty quiet, but I've been pretty busy around here. I'll get to around here in a minute. I switched off all social media for 4 weeks from the UK, and I've been concentrating on New Zealand. And I've been following mainly New Zealand first, which is Winston Peters, who I've discussed in the past, and then Shane Jones. And boy, are they ripping into the Maori party. So one of the Maori, I've got to say it, one of the Maori ladies with the squiggles on her face, that's coming from Shane Jones and Winston Peters. They got this thing, it's supposed to be from there, whatever. And the lady did all this in the Houses of Parliament. They had to suspend Houses of Parliament. She came out and she said, I am a victim of colonisation. So this lady's standing there wearing a cotton dress, all finely dressed, most probably comes to work in a nice car on nice safe roads. She's most probably got a healthcare plan, got educated, and most probably got a nice house as well. So she's a victim of colonisation. I just see it as loony lefts. Because I don't see any of my Maori mates calling themselves victims of colonisation. Because if they did, why would they bother speaking to me? Because I'm white and I'm from Britain. Now, on Britain, I couldn't believe. No, I just don't get Labour. I don't know what they stand for anymore. Because I saw that one, obviously then 3 people got stabbed to death, then Jewish people at that synagogue. Now they're banning, they're saying it's for safety reasons, they're banning Jewish people from this particular football match. What's going on? Then there was a guy who wore a Star David t-shirt in what is a free country and he got arrested. Then I looked at the stats again. Russia, I think, was 400. I'm really over-exaggerating now. 400 was arrested in Russia. This is a communist country through tweets and posts and things. And in the UK, we are still the highest in the world, over 12,000 arrests in the UK last year. The highest in the world. I looked again, paying up to 4 times more electricity than any other country in the world. I don't get it. Then there's Liz Truss come out. She's in America at the moment, doing a little spin round there. Now, she was only in power, 4 weeks? And as Prime Minister under the Tories, and she tried to change things. So the banks went against her like everybody else did, and then she was kicked out of being Prime Minister. She mentioned deep state, so I had a look into deep state. Now, deep state, if you ever hear that term, deep state, if you look at Yes Minister, that funny TV programme, Maggie Thatcher said that's as near as you're going to get to a real political programme. All of those, I haven't done the actual stats yet. I know it used to be 200,000 civil servants. These are permanent people paid by taxpayers' money, right, in the UK. So that's part of the deep state. Judges now, lawyers, deep state. So when I look at Keir Starmer and don't see he actually has a plan, I don't think he knows what the plan is, because he keeps swapping and changing. And I think it's this deep state, whatever you want to call it. I think it's all these people in Whitehall. I do believe they're running the country now. I do believe big business is running the country. They got the real power. And people like Keir Starmer, think about it. Think of the media as part of the deep state, because they're paid by all of these powerful people, these billionaires. I do 100% believe in the UK they are causing chaos through this mass migration of Muslims and mass illegal migration as well. Oh, my arm's aching. I'm going to put it this. And I just do believe that they're causing chaos, so it heads towards this digital ID so they can think they can calm everything down. Oh, well, I'll move.
Dennis, you don't seem to understand.
Oh, isn't that brilliant comedy? You don't get that anymore. You really don't get that sort of grade of comedy because everyone's too scared to say anything. So anyway, that was my thoughts getting back online. I do have problems now because I've been following people like June Slater and other people who I didn't think had an agenda, but now they do. And when I call them out, because all they're interested in, all of them seem to be interested in right now is doom and gloom so we can get reform in. They want everything to fail so reform get in. I've never ever been like that. And she came out last week and she took the piss out of Rachel Reeves from Accounts Department because Rachel Reeves came out and said inflation is down. Was it inflation is down? Oh, here comes a lovely little aeroplane. I love my aeroplanes. He's coming. Wait a minute. That's not. We only get one every now and then. It's quite nice to see. That's a prop plane. So, like with her, I called her out, and they don't do their own research anymore. They're just happy when like Rachel Reeves come out and saying, you know, unemployment is down, this, that, and what was it? GDP was up, and wages are up. And she then slated her, saying, "No, she's not. It's just bullshit." So I actually checked into it. It is up. It's not by much. It's like, what is it? GDP is up 0.4%, and wages are up 0.3%, which is a dribble. Let's face it. But to come out and blatantly say, "Oh, she's giving bullshit," it's like she was actually right. Rachel Reeves was, even though she didn't actually tell you the exact amount, which was pretty bad, eh? You know. And they're saying in America now, in the last 20, this Liz Truss came out with these stats and I had a look and it's true. So in the last 20 years, this all started with Blair and Blairite and all that. He should be in prison. You know he should be in prison. I know he should be in prison, not just through taking everyone to a war that was a false war. Then he made money from it out of the Middle East, you know. He was going anyway. But also the mass migration, all this other stuff, and it's continued. And it has continued, hasn't it, over the last 25 years from him. I forget where I was going now. I knew I was going somewhere. But I just don't bloody get it. I just don't get it. It's an absolute shit show, eh? Luckily here right now, we do have an alliance. So we have partial representation in this country, which you don't have. It's first past the post, as you know. And Labour only got 14% at the election out of the whole country. 14%. And I've said this time and time again, right? Reform got 4 million votes and got 5 seats. Lib Dems got 3.5 million votes and got 70 seats. That's how fucking fucked up all is, eh? That's how screwed up that whole system is in the UK. But anyway, back to the deep state. I 100% believe that the governments in power do not run things. I was watching Traitors, and because they talk about media, and if you go against a certain narrative, now, got Kate Galloway on there. Oh, the media has slated her since her husband died about, making money from a book, talking about her husband. He fucking died, didn't he, from COVID? But it's just like, there's this club somewhere up there that goes, someone has said, I don't like her, destroy her reputation. A bit like Tommy Robinson. And then last week, Tommy Robinson, that MP in Parliament, full House of MPs, 360 people elected in, and this bitch stood up there and said he is just a far right thug, racist, bigot, literally in the Houses of Commons, Houses of Parliament, actually slandered this man. He isn't. He's in Israel at the moment, by the way. Did you know that? Yeah. I couldn't believe how low has that government got. But not one of them just jeered her, because they're all in it together. And I'm really doubting Nigel Farage at the moment. I'm really doubting him, not the party, him. And it is, I had a mate, Kevin Brown, get in touch yesterday, and he basically turned around and said, it seems the government is happy to divide ordinary working people. And I do believe that, I do believe that 100%. And now if you're Labour, you're a patriot. Remember the term patriot? Oh, you're just a racist calling yourself a patriot, and you're flying that English flag, or that British flag, or that Scottish flag, or that Welsh flag. You're just a racist. This is from the Labour Party. But now the Labour Party are turned around going, we are the patriots. We are the ones flying the flag. They spun themselves around. You get that? They spun themselves around. So that's all the news I've had. I'm sure there's far more. Donald Trump didn't get his Peace Prize, did he? Even though Obama did. I mean, Obama actually did nothing. Do your research. Now, I'm just going to finish on. It's a mess. It's a mess in Gazzers bar. Here we go. My daughter's gear out of the van because we've been emptying and going to the dump. So all my stuff is going to be over here for a while. But look. Dun, dun, dun. I have a kitchenette style. It's better than it used to be. You've got to agree, eh? So this is my mate's old kitchen. They were getting a new one in. Doesn't that look better? I can't knock the post down because the house will fall down. Well, that side will. Our bedroom will just fall down. So that's going. I've got another cupboard down there. So that's all going. I've just had to put them. That's the cupboard to keep the stuff away from the boys, the harmful stuff, knives and things. Look, it's a bit of a mess, but I've turned her around now. But look, I've emptied underneath. This is going. And I've got the kitchen sink coming in with a cabinet and everything. So now I will have a real proper dark room. Yeah, my drone in there. Don't know what to do with the drone because I can't fly here because of the... Oh, look! I asked ChatGPT to do a thing on my life. Well, apparently I'm a legend. There you go. And I'll put some more muscle on. And I've got full teeth again. Got that bit right. Born in Lowestoft, 63. So that's quite good. There's Noel and me. That's about 8 years old now. Yeah, that was a big campaign in the gym. That's it. Still got the sewing machine out. It's all got to go away. Got a couple more light boxes off Duncan. I've just got to find some power supply for them. But this, been using this. So I had one of these in the early 90s. I've been using it, and then people have been coming up behind me and going, can I see the photo? I went, no. Oh, what? Where's the screen? I went, it's a film camera. It's absolutely beautiful. It's not mine. I've borrowed it. I've been lent it by the guy up the road, Mike, who helped with the dark room. But that is why I got into photography in the first place, because you just know when you get it framed right. I use aperture priority as well, which blurs slightly out the background so you don't just get a flat picture. And it's just a beautiful camera. And it's the one that was my backup camera when I was a photographer, when I did the weddings. I had medium format mainly, but that 35mm got black and white. I cannot wait, literally cannot wait to take, I've taken the photos, I've rolled off a couple of reels now, to actually develop them and see what they look like. I've got some more wood, because we've got our barbecue in a couple of weeks. I'm filling that in, but we've got a barbecue, so we're having a gazebo up on there, gazebo here, and we've been doing some planting and stuff, which is really nice. So that's it. Look in the mess. I'm now going to finish off Duncan and Gary's Sunday workshop video from Saturday. I quite like that because I start filming as I arrive, so I'm filming while I'm going along in the car, get out of the car, straight in the garage, straight in the room, and we just start talking about it with no rehearsing, nothing. It's just, and that's what I wanted to do out here. I wanted to do a live YouTube show, a 4-hour Sunday morning show with 4 people, because you could have a phone, and that was the plan. That would just be live, improv, which I love. That's what I trained for as an actor, improv. That was a good one. Anyway, I'm now going to finish it and carry on watching these. This is all on YouTube. The whole lot's on YouTube. So I've just got to edit, show you. So like this. So that is got to go here, overlay. Look at that. It's a twin. So what happens is I'll copy that and then I'll sync it with that, and then I'll have it there so you can, so the audience can actually see what we're looking at. Oh, my clever bunny, eh? Anyway, you have a good one, folks. I am just looking at my scooter trophy. Yes. Oh, on that, have a quick look at Gazzers Lambretta Journey Part 9. That's quite a long one. It's drawn out at the end because my mate Richard Tyrrell was trying to start his Lambretta in his shop, while in his garage, while he's a bit pissed. Anyway, have a good one, folks. It's Monday. I am Happy Bunny. Most of the media switched off. Some filtering through. Not a lot, just like no rain here. It's summer nearly. Have a good week, folks. I am. And look out for the latest Rally Master video.